between tables, and why we want to make it relations means for taking a reference. Okay, a reference is nothing but identity from one table to another. But there is some basic rules we need to follow whenever you want to go for relationships. There are some basic rules we have here. What is the basic rule in this first one? We have a common column in both tables. Both tables. Second point. A common column data type must be match or else compatible. Must be match or else compatible. Third point. So when you want to preparing, okay, the relationship here, one table should have a primary key and another table should have, what is this? Foreign key. This is one more thing you have to maintain. Foreign key. And continuation, one table should have a primary and a foreign key. Foreign key. Continuation. Here, primary key. Here, primary key and foreign key columns. Primary key and foreign key column must be common column only. Next point. A primary key is called as parent table and a foreign key table is called as child table. So whatever the relations we are going to be created between the tables, relations are which type of relation? Parent and child relation. The next one, a foreign key column is allowed primary key column values only. So foreign key column is allowed primary key column values only. So that means in your primary key, what kind of values we have here. So those values only allowed by foreign key. Okay, now? That is one thing. Next point. By default, a foreign key column duplicates and nulls. Duplicates and nulls. Okay. And every point you can carefully observe, and these points will be some rules for your foreign key. So it means what now? For example, you have, don't write, just observe. Test 1 and test 2 table here. Okay, now if in this one of my column is primary key, okay, then the same column should be foreign key in second table. So that means primary key, foreign key must be on same column. Okay. And that is what common column should be there, and data types compulsory match it or compatible. And one table should have a primary key compulsory, and one table should have a, and primary key foreign key column must be common column. This is common. Next one, what we discuss here, primary key table is called as a parent. Suppose on which table you applied your primary key, the table will treat as what now? Parent. And next one, child. This is one more thing. So now this is what, and now you can see, suppose in your parent table, I have some parents like 1, 2, and 3. These are the 3 parents I have in my table. So 1 is one parent, 2 another parent, 3 another parent. So how many parents here? 3 parents. And what it was say, in the parent and child, a foreign key column is allowed primary key column values only. So the primary key column values are what now? 1, 2, 3. And that is only allowed here. 1 allowed? Yes, because why 1 is allowed here? Because 1 is there in the primary key. And now, if I send one more 1, it is allowed. If I'm send one more 1, it is allowed. Sir, it means that very simple. A parent can have any number of children. Understand now? So generally, a parent can have any number of children in just in our general life. So it's not like that every parent should have only one child. That's not correct. Okay. A parent can have any number of children. So as this formula, parent means here the parent is having how many children? 3 children. That's why it should be accepted any number of children of a parent. Okay. Next, I can give it next 2 allowed, next 2 allowed, next 3 allowed, next 3 allowed, next 4 not allowed. Why, sir? Because this child 4 is not there in the primary key column. So that's why what I'm saying, a foreign key column is allowed primary key column values only. Okay, na? So, but values only allowed, but that value, it may be any number of times. Why, sir? Because by default, foreign key column is allowed duplicates and nulls, the nature of a foreign key. So that's why we can go to allow. But if you sending your unreferenced value, it was showing what now? Error. And one more thing is what now? Foreign key not only duplicates, even though allowed what now? Nulls. So null is nothing but what we discuss. It's a empty. So now why it will be allowed empty means for in the future, this empty can be fulfilled with any one of the parent reference value. Suppose if null is there here, null is allowed. Null is allowed. As of now, here nothing was there. But in the future, I can place this one here. Can I place one? Yes, I can place. Now, he is a child of which parent? One parent. In the future, I can update this null with 2. Now he is a child of 2 parent. In the future, he can update with 3. Now, this is a child of third parent. So that's why nulls are allowed. That's why nulls are allowed. That means now we are not given any identity, but in the future I can give a identity. Understand na? So that's why nulls are allowed. So this is the point of your foreign key and 6 by default. Understand now? And so this everything whenever you are making relationships, these all the points should be carefully find out. Okay. Hmm. Now let's go to take of example. Take example. Now we will go for that. And before example, so wait. Before example, take the syntax how to use this. What is the syntax here? Common column of a child table. Then after I want to give data type and size. And here which keyword I'm using? References keyword I'm using. References from where are you taking references from? Parent table. Parent table of which column reference? Primary key column. Okay, right. So this syntax, based on the syntax, now we will see one small example on this. So come to the database now. And now I'm going to create a sample table that's called DPT1 and department number. On this department number, I can apply primary key. Next, department name. So varchar2 of some size. Then after few departments information, we can insert into this table. So department number 10 and that's Java or something. And department number 20, I will take what now? Oracle. So now this is what we can go to do and to insert some records into this. And after you just come back and see your DPT1 table, some information we are keep it in this. And later, same as the second table, you can see my second table is called as employee ID number. But employee ID number is always unique. So that's why you can apply your primary key. Okay, na? It's possible. And employee name, varchar2 of some size. And here I need to take a identity. Which column I have to take identity here? Primary key column. What is my primary key column here? Come on, D number. D number is the primary key column on that reference column. On that reference column, you just applied which keyword? References keyword. References keyword. And this references are you taking from which table? Parent table. What is my parent table? DPT number. Of which column? Primary key column. So primary key column is what? Department number and close. Okay, na? Right. So yeah, this references key is called as a foreign key. Okay, na? So it was over. Then after you can go to set few records into this table. Okay, values. Suppose ID number 1. I will give Smith. And now I'm inserting 10. 10 is allowed. Yes or no? Yes, 10 is allowed. And next I will go for here 2 comma ln. Can I? Yes. Next one 3 comma I will send it here word. And here I will give it a 20. Can I? Huh? Yes. Now I will go for here 4. Okay. And now the name is Jones. And now I'm passing what now? Null. Can I? Yes. These all are allowed, but when you try to insert, 5 and some name is called as Miller, and here you want to send some 40 or 30. If I'm sending 30, can I? No, because 30th parent is not there. It was showing error. And error also very carefully observed. So it was saying that integrity constraint is violated and what should not be found. So your 30th number, whatever we inserted, that number is not found in parent key. So error also very, very clear to you. What is the problem? Okay, na? So this is what it was. That means unreferenced values are we cannot allow. The same as I said, unreferenced candidate. Then my company will allow you? No. The company is allowed only references candidates. But here 30 is not a references candidate. Okay, na? And Jones still he was waiting for reference. Okay, na? And he is a already reference candidate. He is already reference candidate. He is already reference candidate. But this person we don't know as of now. He is a reference candidate, non-reference candidate. We don't know. So that's why we are going to be holding that person information also. Okay, na? Right. So like finally what it was happening, you can see select a star from DEPT1, select a star from EMP1. So now in primary key column, whatever the values are there, same values are allowed into foreign key. Now after we have a identity and that identity we are taking from your DEPT table to this person. And now based on this identity column, can I find out now how many employees are working in Java? How many? 2 employees are working in which department? Java. Oracle? 1 employee? Unknown. 1 employee is unknown. That means that employee we are hiring. But where you need to push, we don't know. Okay, na? Whether he will be Java, na? Whether he will be Oracle. Na? So that in future, I can know it. Okay, na? But here, 3 people are confirmed. 2 people for Java, 1 person for Oracle. 3 people confirmed. But 4th employee still not confirmed. He was in which department? That's why he was taking what? Null. Understand now? Suppose in the future, suppose I need to update. For example, I will update. Update which table? EMP1 set. Department number is equals to 30, where department number is null. Can I? Can I? No. Why? Because are you updating with the reference value or unreference value? Unreference value. So unreference value means what now? Which is there in the primary key or not there in the primary key? Not there in the primary key. So it's showing error now? Yes, definitely. Which error? Parent key not found. But the same thing, if I use in place of this 10, allowed? Yes, because it is a reference value. If I use 20, now I just confirm this and come back and see your tables. Now tell me, how many Oracle in Java? That means 4 employees are confirmed. Yes. Okay. Right. So this is what one relation, how to taking identity from one table to another. Write down.
హలో హలో ఇంటి నెంబర్ చెప్పాము ఇది ఇంటి నెంబర్ చెప్పాము ఇది 2-7 పిన్ కోడ్ మీ ఆధార్ కార్డు ఉంటుంది కదా ఆధార్ కార్డు అనుకుంటే చూడండి ఏంటి పిన్ కోడ్ 50517 ఉంటుందా ఇంకా తెలికుంట శ్రీపల్లి పులిగడ్డ ఒకటి ఒకటి అక్కడికి వెళతాను ఒకటి పెడతాను పాయింట్ పెడతాను
Okay. Now, so this is making, and later text hiding here, updating nulls in a child table with reference with the reference values of a parent table. Okay, so how I can do this? Update emp1 set department number is equals to 10, where department number is a null. So this will be accepting, otherwise otherwise second one is also accepting to you. So in this two, anyone you can go to update now. Okay, any reference value you can go to update. Okay, right. So either 10 or 20, these are called the reference values of parent table. So anyone you can use whenever you need to update nulls in a child table. Okay, now, right. But guys, here, after making relationships between two tables, whether my relations are right or wrong, is it perfect or not? So when you want to confirm the relationship, so there is a two kind of rules I need to check. If these two rules are happening, then you can say, yes, my relation is right. Okay, no? So what can you to check it? Right down below. Note. Once we establish, once we establish a relationship between tables, a relationship between tables, there are two rules are coming to picture. There are two rules are coming to picture. Okay, na? First, number one, it's called as a insertion rule. Insertion rule. So what is insertion rule? What it was tell us? So insertion rule will tell us we cannot insert we cannot insert values into into a foreign key column into a foreign key column which was not found in primary key column of a parent table. We cannot insert values into foreign key column which was not found in primary key column of parent table. Okay, na? So this is already practically we checked out. What is this? This is only the thing we tried here. But this is accepting or not accepted? Not accepted. It was showing what now? Error parent key not found. So this is first rule is conformed to me. First rule is conformed. We cannot. Right now. And below error also take it because you will get some idea what is the mean by that rule 1. Okay, right. This is one rule, okay, that was we find out now. And the second one, rule number 2, it's called as deletion rule. It's called as a deletion rule. So this rule, what it was tell us, we cannot delete a from row from parent table which was found child rows in child table without addressing to child child. Okay, right. So we cannot delete a row from parent table which was found child rows in child table without addressing to child. So what it mean? Come out and see. For example, you have this parent and a child. These are two parents and four childrens. Okay, na? So Java is having two childrens, Oracle is having two childrens. So that means both parents are having childrens. So when it will be like this here, and now you try to delete now, delete from DEPT1 because it is a parent table, and where department number is equals to 10. So here what I'm going to do, I'm trying to deleting my parent information from the parent table. Okay. But whenever you try to delete your parent data, first your server, suppose these two tables are having in the relationship, what your Oracle server will do, this table child or this table is having relationship with the which table. Okay, in the table, is there any child information is there or not there? First, it will be check. If a Java parent child information, if it is not there in the table, then I can happily delete it. Nothing problem to me. Okay, na? When this parent should not be there, child. If children are not there, I can happily delete a parent. But children are there, you cannot delete. Now see, your Java is having a children's now. Yes. So immediately what it was saying here, error. And what it was saying here, sorry, you have a child. We are finding or we found child records. So server telling to programmer, you can't delete this parent data because this parent found children's. So second rule understand now? Mm. So now this is a way we can't delete a parent's record, but I can delete a child record, nothing problem. But parents cannot be deleted, right on? Okay, right. These are the two rules. Mainly, it was come to you after relationship. Okay, now we can see in these two rules, if we want to break, which rule is possible to break it? First or second? First rule, what it was telling, no parent, no child. That is called a first rule. When there is a no parents, then there is a no child. Is it right or wrong? Think practically. Your fathers, you, your father and parents and you. Parents are not there. Is it possible, child? No, impossible. So that means no parents, no child. That is my first rule. This rule, can I break it? There is any chances to break it? No. Even the God also can't break it. Huh? Because parents, children's must and should. So this rule I cannot break it. Impossible. Okay. Come to the second rule. Second rule, what it was saying that you cannot delete a parent when the parent is having children's. When the parent is having children's. Okay. So then we cannot delete. That's why here one point is given. We cannot delete a row from the parent table which was found child rows in child table. What is this? Without addressing. So without addressing, you can't do. It means that with addressing, I can do. Yes or no? Yes. Yet what the rule is saying that without addressing to the children, you cannot delete a parent. So it means indirectly, if I address to the children, I can delete a parent. So that means here we have a chance to break this rule. Okay, now? So now if I want to break this rule, first I should know, first I will be know it. What is that? What I want to know it here, how to address to child. This is our question. This is our question. How to address to our child. If I know how to address, then I can happily delete a parent. Okay, na? But this how to address, that I will discuss tomorrow, guys. Okay, na? So tomorrow we will go for this addressing to the children, that we will see in tomorrow class. Okay, right, guys. So I stop it and we'll continue tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.